The train, for its type, is the most powerful vehicle on land, and the engines of Sodor are the power behind the docks, industries and branch lines that make up the world-renowned North Western Railway. These are the stories of Sodor. Ever since some of our friends had died in 1965, it was all work and no rest until the replacements arrived. But it was clear it was too much for all of us, and we needed help, fast. One day, Percy was at Brendan Docks, when he saw Sir Topham talking to the dockyard manager. "So, those replacements are coming soon?" "Yes, next week." "Good. We need them fast. Henry has been struggling hard without Pierre. So has James. Are they useful?" "From what their controllers have told me, yes, and I hope so." "Ooh, that sounds exciting. Great news!" "What? The new replacements are almost here." "When? Next week? Great, now my driver just got a new car, a Toyota Corolla." Was it Toyota Carolina? "Toyota Corolla, you twit! It's a car made in Japan." "Come on, Gordon, don't be so rude to Percy. Even I didn't know what Toyota was at first, and you didn't act like that." "At least you didn't make such a horrible mispronunciation." "Oh, bad news." "What?" "The replacements. They're delayed." "Oh no." "Anyway, do you know what happened last week to my driver, James?" "No, tell me." "Oh, big news. Is it the replacement?" "No." "Percy, bad news. The replacements." "The what?" "The replacements are not coming next week, but the week after." "Oh. Now, good news, chaps." "Let me guess. It's the replacements. How did you know?" "You've been talking about them for a week. But go on." "I just found out that one of them would have been built and have its first firing right here on Sodor." "Fascinating." "Ooh. Anyway, good news, Westerners. Is it the replacements and that one of them is a Ginty? How did you know?" "Hey, great news." "What?" "I found out some more information on the replacements." "I might have known." "What?" "One of them is called Jimmy." "Oh, Jimmy. Wait, Jimmy? As in a nickname for James?" "Yep." "Disgusting." "Oh, come on, James. What's so bad about another James?" "Because until now, I was the only unique one with the name James. Now another James. What if he's trying to replace me?" "You're acting like a child, James." "I'll pretend I didn't hear that." The next day, the replacements arrived. Percy was excited, but James was not. "Why does one of them have to have the same name as me? It removes my uniqueness." "Oh, for God's sake, shut up. No one cares about your opinion." "Silence! They're here." "Oh my God, those are them, aren't they?" "They are the replacements. I completely forgot, actually, that two would arrive and one would be built here." "How do you know all this information?" "Percy's been talking about it till the cows come home. He talks about it endlessly, as if we're the greatest thing ever since Welsh coal. Anyway, engines, this is Jimmy, and this, as you know, is Murdoch." "Ooh, interesting. Nice to meet you." "Indeed. Oh, rubbish." "Hi, Henry. How are you, old friend?" "Good, Murdoch. We need your help. I'm so tired and overworked. I'll need a summer holiday just like the school children." "Well, I'm here to help." What a chatty lot these engines have become. "I'm Jimmy. Jimmy the Ginty, they call me. And this is Edward, Henry, Gordon, James, and Percy. Hi, I guess. Why are you so cross? Oh, don't mind him. He's just sad his driver's favourite TV show has been cancelled. Excuse. Shh! Welcome to the island of Sodor. I hope that you two will be very useful engines. We will, sir. Excellent. Jimmy, you shall set to work pulling Annie and Clarabelle on the Farquhar branch. And Murdoch, there's a heavy goods train to Barrow that you must take. Yes, sir. No, we are not going to help you be mean to Jimmy. What's so bad about another James on this island? Because until now, I used to be the only one with that name. Always unique, but not anymore. Okay, now this isn't vain. This is simply childish. You know, it would honestly be more tolerable to boast about being red than arguing about something a 5-year-old would argue about. Could you two help me out? For the last time! No! You know what? I'll go tomorrow without you two. Engines can move on their own, you know. Alright. Day off tomorrow, then. Yeah. It'll be so much fun, Mary. I know, Clarence. We can go to the beach and do what we want. Phew. Good evening, James. Good evening, sir. Tomorrow, you will double head a coal train with Jimmy, and then work at the quarry all day. It'll be dirty work. Yes, sir. Good. What's the longest train you've ever pulled? Have you ever worked a mile? Have you ever crashed? Please, I want some peace and quiet, and I don't want to share a shed with chatterboxes. No need to be rude. We're only being friendly, matey. Well, I don't like it. Good night. What a jerk. Don't mind him, love. That's just his type. But that isn't. He used to be a prat, but changed. That's weird. Since when were you two a couple? Oh, it's been a while. What did I say about the peace and quiet? Shut up, moron. Arthur! Hang on, James. Where's your driver and fireman? Well, they both had a cold and won't get better until this afternoon. They told me to be careful, so I went out without them. They were fine last time. Well, they got it this morning, and someone told me. Okay. As the two engines approached Gordon Hill, James's chance had come. Go! My brakes! They've broken! I'll stop you! Look what you've done, man! It wasn't my fault. My brakes were broken. Are you sure about that? Sir Topham? Yes, it's me. I saw your crew at the beach today. Well, you said your crew were ill. Do you have a secret, James? Well, did you pretend your brakes were broken just to prank me? James Fleetwood. Yes, I did it to prank you. What? What is the meaning of all this? Sir, it was because he had the same name as me. No! It's a nickname for Jim, you great-faced twat. How was I supposed to know that? James, you are such a fucking childish little bastard. That sure is childish. Apologise to Jimmy, now. Sorry, Jimmy. After you are repaired, you shall stay in your shed for the next fortnight. You clearly can't be trusted on the railway, and if you insult any engine one more time, I'll double it. Yes, sir. And that was indeed the case. Both engines had suffered extensive damage and were out of the works for a long time. In that time, we all had to work very hard. Not only did Mr. Hall have to repair the engines, but he was also working on a new experiment. So let me get this straight. You want to build an engine using parts from deceased engines? Yes. When breaking up some of the deceased engines, some parts weren't broken up, so I decided to try this. Like the tender was made from Jeffries. The wheels and buffers were taken from Peter. When breaking him up, I was too tired to break everything, so I saved some parts. I also found the burnt shell of what once was Benson. Doesn't that sound a bit creepy, knowing you're building something from a deceased vehicle? Kinda. It would be better than ordering new parts and cheaper. I think I should get to work. During their conversation, Albert was talking to Murdoch. Can you tell me why you have phonophobia? I was told you weren't like this before. Well, I used to work in a factory and a smelter's yard, pulling heavy goods. There was a terrible noise, and after a loud accident I had, I've hated noise ever since. Even if it's something as simple as engines asking me questions. Can exposure therapy be used for engines? No, Mr. Frood. Wait. It's not a bad idea. Good idea. What do I have to do? Basically, you go to the location with lots of noise. In this case, the smelter's yard, or a factory, and stay there to get used to the noise and conquer your fear. That might work. Indeed it might. So Topham, how do you show up at the right time always? Magic. Really? No. It's a trick Mr. Starr told me. I've heard your conversation, and I think it's a good idea. Murdoch, you will run trains from the smelters and shrink your own trucks. Understood? If it helps. Sir, yes. Trust me, it does help. I've been through it before once. Meanwhile, the engine was being built. Look, it's finished. Do you think it's going to be non-faceless? Guess we'll see. Sam, can you do the honour? With pleasure. Well, that can only mean one thing. Man, I love the fast firing on engines. It's so whimsical. Hello, I'm Dudley. What's your name? I am Robert Hall, Superintendent of Crovan's Gate. Welcome to the world and the island of Sodor. Do you think you can work hard and be a really useful engine? Yes, sir, I can. Good. Hello, I am Sir Topham Hatt, and I'll be your controller. You shall pull heavy goods as a replacement for one of our engines. Yes, sir. And so Dudley came out of the works after his trials and set to work pulling heavy guns. He was mostly useful, but did have a rivalry. But that's a story for another day.